I watched these two videos by Mercedes at 0.25x speed, where Mercedes teased us with their next year's car. I found some incredible details that I guarantee you haven't noticed before, and trust me, the details keep getting better. The first detail is the suspension or part of the suspension of their 2022 F1 car. You can see 2022 written over here. The part of the car suspension that is being prepared is the wishbone, and this is what a wishbone is. I believe that is for the front suspension of their car, but it can be for rear as well. Now, as you can see in this frame right here, there are two keywords which probably stand for the upper and the lower wishbone. The interesting marking here is the word LH, which I think stands for Lewis Hamilton. So the parts being prepared here are probably for Lewis's 2022 car. They can mean something else too, but this makes much more sense to me. Now, what I find interesting about this shot is that it clearly shows us that Mercedes has already developed a fundamental chassis. And if we look closely, this is the model that they fired up in the other video. Next one is the floor design. Now I believe this frame contains the instruction regarding floor design for the Mercedes crew, especially this instruction. These shots from the actual floor design prove the same, but I believe this is just a basic floor. Now the next detail is a jackpot because it gives us a date, an exact date. The part that you see here is the front axle, and the guy is testing it against the correct model. Now if you look closely, you'll notice a date, but it's not very clear. And you can't quite make out the exact date. But to be honest, we don't really have to, because in the bottom right of this very picture, you can see this. The 10th of November 2021. The only worry about this is that it might be a 2021 front axle. Now the firing of the Mercedes W13 is clearly done after they've won that constructor's title. You can see right here. This frame right here shows the car as well as Toto Wolff, although the pictures are not that clear, so we can't really make out anything. But the Aston Martin fans don't need to worry too much, because Otmar was right there when it launched. Well, that's all I noticed. This was Ashish from ABF1. Goodbye.